ground, watching them drop.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with Cam Newton and the New England Patriots. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Edmonds. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Murray going to throw. And his first pass is incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Steps away to his left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Forced out to his left. And off the deflection, it's caught. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Newton's pass.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
First down, Patriots.
They'll run for the first time now with James White. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cardinals' 16-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton, this is White on the screen. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Complete to James.
It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
Third down.
From the gun, here's Newton. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Second and 6.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 59 Mike. 59 Mike. Check. 59.
Throwing now is Murray. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
Back at the 25-yard line.
Here's Murray. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake, 75 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Lining up for the extra point.
The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure. You can come away with nothing. That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a pass here caught by Edelman. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And on the connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
First down, New England.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down. It's White, and he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 42.
Byron Murphy on the tackle. A gain of 5.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Newton's pass.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 30.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Being chased out left. Man open left side, it's Williams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
First down, Murray. And this one's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Hey, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Hey, what?
To throw again, Murray. Finds the open target, Arnold. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he's going to keep it here. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
St. Gonzalez to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Robert Alford. And they will score. It's a pick-6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
St. Gonzalez.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up.
And now they're going to fake it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah.
In her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smells terrible. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Edelman unable to hang on that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A final shot before the break. Newton throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
The kickoff for Arizona.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And tackled down after a gain of 3, leaves them with 1 yard to go on third down. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Newton. His throw incomplete. Ryan Izzo, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Newton to Michelle on the screen. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
And the Patriot 1st down.
Out of the gun, Newton. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll turn to Michelle as they go back to the ground. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
He was brought down by Patrick Peterson.
3rd and 2, Newton. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard.
On 2nd down, Michel. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Operating from the gun, Newton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Cam Newton with a touchdown pass to Julian Edelman. And the Patriots get a score closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
20, Patriots 8.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 39 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
40 extra points.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like him? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
To throw on 3rd down. Newton, he'll get this into the hands of Bird. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
1st down, New England.
Newton on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
That catch good for only a couple.
At the 44-yard line.
Newton able to get this to his running back, White. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, Patriots.
Throwing again is Newton. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
A gain of 15.
From the red zone now, Newton. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Newton throwing again. That's complete right around the 8. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
At the 8-yard line.
Again, Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Newton with a touchdown pass to Julian Edelman. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the
Throwing on first down is Murray. This to Arnold on the short pass. And he will be brought down, but a first and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. To throw, it's Murray. The quick slant caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. 3 yards the gain there, second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 22 yards there, a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He's going to let it fly. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Newton. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
A gain of 20.
Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Over the middle, complete. That's Arnold. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. That one good for 21 yards. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
23-yard line.
A lot of scoring.